So what exactly is the fusion of SEO and pay-per-click? Well, it's posting in forums, in niche-specific forums. I don't want to get too much ahead of myself, but in order to explain to you how this is beneficial, I want to note that I'm not just talking about the fact that you are posting in the forum. What I'm talking specifically about, we're going to take a look at an example here in a little bit, is that when you post in a forum, most forums allow you to have what is called a signature. And the signature shows up at the bottom of every single post that you make. A lot of forums allow for there to be a link inside that signature. So every time you make a post, your signature shows up along with that link that points to your offer, the offer that you're promoting. Now, additionally to this, not only are you going to post in the forum, but once you get things up and running and moving, you're going to actually pay other people to post for you. Reason is very simple. If one person posting could make you $300 or $400, two people posting could make you $600, $700, $800. So why not hire more people to do that for you, right? Forums are laser-targeted traffic. Every forum has a specific niche that it's designed around, right? What happens, just like with a magazine, there starts to become a group of people that are interested in a similar topic, a subject, a recreation, a product, whatever. And it starts to grow so much that somebody says, hey, we need our own magazine, and they create one. Same thing happens with forums. A forum is created specifically for a niche. So what you have with a forum is thousands of dedicated members, people that are loyal, that are extremely interested in whatever that niche is about, whatever that forum is about. And you have community value. They like to come there. They socialize with one another. They talk. They get to voice their opinion. A lot of times we've got people that maybe in person they're not so bold to express their views, but on forums they sure do. They just feel, a lot of liberty there because they're not having direct interaction with people. So for these reasons, for all these social reasons, and that it's a specific laser-targeted, website, it is the perfect model for us to get traffic from there and send it to our offer. In addition to that, not only is it a pool full of thriving, hungry fish that love the bait that you've got to offer, but forums get indexed as authority sites. And if you don't believe me, go to Google right now, do a search for whatever niche it is that you've been interested in throughout this training. And chances are on page 1 or page 2, there's going to be a post from some forum related to that niche, whatever it is that you looked for. And what that means for you is that if you post something with those keywords that you're, targeting, if you post an article there, if you post in a thread, it's going to get indexed. It could show up on the first page of Google next week. That fast. So it's got the benefits of pay-per-click. You can get exposure immediately from the people that visit the forum, and then very quickly after that, it's going to show up in the organic results, and it's long-term. It's being indexed by the search engines, just like SEO, and it's going to stay there because it's a post. It's something that's just going to sit there waiting for people to search for that term. And the nice thing about it is it's not only your comments that are indexed. Any comments on the whole thread, and I'll show you what a thread is in a minute if you're not familiar, all the comments that everybody makes, they're all indexed. So not only do you get your keywords, but really you get any keywords that other people use as well. So it magnifies the potential exposure that you can get there. Another nice thing about utilizing traffic like this and visiting forums is that you can monitor trends that are in the niche and see where it's going, what's happening, and you can learn about that niche if it's something that you're not very familiar with. Maybe it's something new and you don't know a lot about it. Spend a little bit of time on the forum, and you very quickly will. You can see what these people are wanting. You can see which direction they're going. For example, let's just say a product gets released, and other people are reviewing the product, and they say, hey, I'm thinking about buying this. Has anybody seen this product? Well, somebody else that already bought it, they could say, yeah, the product stinks, don't waste your money. Or they could say, yeah, the product's great. Well, just as a side note, maybe you were thinking about promoting that product yourself because it's in that niche. You can find out very quickly that it's not something worth your time, or that, yeah, people love it. It's a great product. Let's go ahead and check out now an example. This is TechSmith. That's the company. Go to techsmith.com, and I'll just hop over to the forum that they have here. Most of your forums have a very similar look like this. You've got different forums and different topics that you can go into, like Camtasia Studio. By the way, this is the software that I use to record these videos. Camtasia Studio. They've got a Q&A here. And let's go ahead. Look at this. 25 people viewing it right now. Okay, so this is a very hot area to be in. We've got 7,194 different threads with 24,000 posts. What that means is that every time somebody starts to talk about something, that's a thread. We've got over 7,000 of those. But then within each thread, we have multiple posts, and we've got 24,000 posts in that thread. Now let me show you what we're interested in. These are all different posts, but what we want to do, let's find one that's got a lot, like here, 217 views. We'll click on this. This shows us the actual thread that they started. Let's scroll down here and see if anybody... Now see this right here? This is a signature. He doesn't have any links in there, no URL, but that's a signature. That appears on every single post that he makes. Let's see if anybody here... Nobody in that one has a link. Let's try another one here. Maybe I want a lot of replies. This one here. And let's scroll down. Okay, here's a perfect example. This is the signature for this individual. Well, within that signature, we have this link text, this right here as well, and this. All these are things that we can click on and go there. So that's what we're trying to utilize in this tactic. Another site that we could go to, www.techtips.com, and there's a hyphen in between there. This is a very technical forum. You could just search on, just click a category here. And again, postings. Let's see something that has a lot of replies. So this is, again, very, very, very technical. But if anybody has a signature where they might have a signature that has, again, a link to whatever, a lot of times they just link to something personal, maybe a personal page that they have, or maybe they have their own services, that they're trying to market. But the thing is, all these words are indexed by the search engine. So it doesn't matter if you actually typed it and responded or not. It doesn't matter if you started the thread, if you just replied to it. None of that matters. All of the words are going to be indexed. So now think about this for a minute. What if you were posting 10 to 20 posts a day? Those are 10 to 20 links every single day back to your offer. And you saw there, let's back up here to TechSmith. Look at the number of views here. And this is not as active as some forums. There are some forums that are just crazy. But look at the views here. Imagine if you were just posting 10 to 20 posts a day. You'd get those links yourself, okay? Now, imagine if 5 somebody's, like 5 people that you hired, were all posting 10 to 20 posts a day. Very, very quickly, you would have thousands and thousands of links back to whatever offer you were promoting. All you'd have to do is sit back and manage it. And remember, this is just one aspect of your whole promotion. You can still be doing your AdWords, article marketing, and your forum posting. It's 3 different sources of traffic, and each one of them is going to bring its own unique amount of traffic that's going to make sales. Now, what I want to do next is show you a couple of resources that you can use to help you quickly find forums where you can post.